Hi there and welcome to your yoga class. Today we're doing a really quick 10-minute wake up morning yoga routine to get that body nice, stretched out and ready for the day. So we're going to start down in puppy dog pose today. So on your hands and knees, make sure your hips are over your knees at this point. You can tuck your toes as well if you like and walk your hands forward. Now remember, lead with your chest down to here. And you might want to put your forehead on the floor or the block or your chin. Your head might not be anywhere near the floor, but just as long as you're getting that nice stretch under your shoulders and on your chest. And if you want a more active version of this, you can always come up on your fingertips as well. It's just an option. But other than that, just relax into the pose. So after a few nice breaths there, just getting the body switched on a little bit, you're just going to gently just walk up. Now be really nice and gentle here. We're going to walk the hands in a little bit and come on to our front into Sphinx pose. So elbows on the mat, the top of the feet are on the floor, and as is your pelvis. And you can have your elbows at a 90-degree angle like me or push them out as well. It just depends how your lower back feels. So really try and open up the shoulders here and relax the neck. Feel that lovely stretching on the front of your body. And then coming down to the mat, we're going to do 3 baby cobras. So we're going to inhale, head and shoulders off the floor and hands. Exhale back down. Inhale back up. Exhale back down. One more. Inhaling just as far up as you can and back down again. Just waking up the spine just a little bit more. So just resting your head in your hands. Now we're going to do a version of butterfly. So before that, we're just going to windscreen the legs. So bending your knees, just legs side to side. Loosening off the hips, loosening off the knees. Just be careful with your knees here. And we're going to do this reverse version of butterfly, which basically means we're going to put our soles of our feet together. And this can be quite intense, so pop the sole of your feet together and then knees out as far as they'll go. It can be quite intense, this pose, okay? The feet do not, as you can see, my feet don't come to the floor. Your feet might come to the floor, it just depends on your physicality. So we're really just trying to open up the hips. So feel free to either put the lower leg on the floor, keep the feet up as high as you want, or stick with windscreening the legs just like we were doing, okay? But you're just sort of, the feet are sort of suspended in mid-air, maybe resting on the floor, really opening up those hips. And then let's just pop our feet back down, top of the feet on the mat, just pausing for a second. Remember, we're waking up the body here and we're going to come back into a child's pose. So your big toes together, knees out to the side of the mat, pop your bottom back as far as it'll go towards your heels and hands out in front of you. And again, you can do an active version up in your fingertips if you like, or just let your arms relax on the mat. And you might want to put a block between your bottom and your heels as well. But feel your glutes stretching and your hip flexors and right under those shoulders as well. And you can feel free to close your eyes, rest your head on the floor or the mat, or just here for a couple of breaths. So coming up slowly, okay, we're going to tuck our toes and come back to downward dog. Now this is first thing in the morning, remember, so give yourself a bit of a chance. We are going to bend that right knee, keep it bent, okay? The left heel does not need to come to the floor, remember. We're just stretching out the left calf, and let's do it on the other side as well. So we're pausing here with the knees bent to really give the body a chance to sort of open up and stretch off nice and slowly. That's it. And just come in. Remember, both of these knees can be bent in downward dog as a standard version of downward dog for you if you want. But we're going to raise that right leg up into three-legged dog and bend the knee, opening up those hips. Strong into that left leg. And then bring your right leg between your hands, okay? Just as best you can. Pop the left knee in the floor. And we're going to come up to our low lunge. So hands right up to the ceiling, okay? Then into prayer position, and we're going to do a little prayer twist. So left elbow gets hooked over the right knee, and remember to keep that right knee over the right ankle, dropping your hips, feeling your tailbone heavy, and don't rest that chest on your thigh either. Keep your core nice and engaged so that we're not having a wee sleep. It is quite an active pose. So hands back on the mat here, tuck the back toe, and just pause in low lunge for a second. Feel the hips drop, and then we'll come up to a high lunge. So you can always put this back knee down, remember. But coming up to the high lunge, we're going to lean forward and have your hands back. So you're getting a nice straight line from your head right down to your heel here. Hands up again into high lunge. And then exhale, hands back again. Shifting the weight ever so slightly, hands up. And then exhale, coming back again. Trying to keep your balance as best you can. So hands back up again. And then we're going to do some eagle arms. So wrap that left arm under the right arm. Now the back of the hands might be together, or you might bind again and have the palms together. Okay, back knee can be down as well, remember. Or staying up, feel the shoulders opening, lift those elbows as well. Don't have them all tucked in at your chest because we're opening the shoulders. So hands either side of the front foot now. Step up with the other leg and roll slowly up and stand in mountain pose. We're going to have a side stretch. So reaching your hands up, you're going to hold onto your right wrist with your left hand, stretch to the side and repeat on the other side. So inhale, coming up, exhale, coming over to the side stretch. Lovely side stretch. Okay, and then we're going to fold forward again. Keep those knees bent, remember, if you need to. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, hands in the mat, stepping or jumping if you want to. But this time back to downward dog, not back to plank, okay? We need to do all that again on the other side. So left leg up, three-legged dog. And remember, bend that knee. Open up the hips. Left foot between your hands. Back knee down. Low lunge. Stretching up, feeling heavy in the hips. Then your hands are coming into prayer twist, and we're going to have that lovely wee twist again. Right elbow over left knee, pressing the palms together. Nice active core. And you can look up if you like to. And remember to keep that left shoulder back. Okay, so it is a bit of a twist here. Temptation is to sort of just face the ground. But look up if it helps you. Look up if you can. Then coming back down. Low lunge, straighten that back leg this time, and we're coming up to a high lunge, and we're going to do those sweeps back the way with our arms. So inhaling, looking up, and then we're going to exhale and just bring our arms down into the back. Lovely straight line from the head to the heel. Okay, so inhaling the way up and then sweeping them down and to the back. That's it, up again. Doing this 3 times and to the back again. Lovely. And then coming round to the front again once you've done your 3. Pop up into high lunge again. Then we're going to do these eagle arms. So the other arm round, we're going to put the right arm underneath this time. You might have the back of the hands touching, or you might be binding again with the palms touching. Hands either side of the front foot, stepping up again to a forward fold and rolling up nice and slowly, remembering that side stretch. Hands up, hold on to the right wrist, stretch to the side, keeping the body nice and straight, and then repeating on the other side again. Making a bit of room, releasing your back, getting a nice side stretch to the spine. So now we're going to just forward fold, bend the knees, that's it, straighten the spine again, step or jump back, straight into downward dog here, and then down on your knees. So we're going to do a butterfly pose. So soles of the feet together, you'll have a diamond between your legs here, so make the diamond whatever size is best for you. And you're going to straighten your back on an inhale, and exhale, tilt forward, okay? Try and keep the back straight for this part because we really want to work into the hips and the lower back. Then we're going to inhale and then exhale, forward fold, and now curve over. So we really do want a big curve in the spine this time. Letting the head sort of do the work, and it's a nice passive stretch, this one, and really nice for opening up the spine as well. And of course the inner thighs where you'll be feeling it. And just pause there for a breath or two. So coming back up slowly, we're going to do a couple of wee twists before we finish. So sitting with your legs crossed, right hand and left knee, and left hand behind you, sitting up nice and tall, just stretching, rotating the spine. And then to the same to the other side, whilst sitting up nice and tall. You can do this on your knees as well if you want to. If your legs are crossed though, it'll keep your hips nice and open. And coming back round to the centre again, just give those shoulders a shrug, a little shake of the neck, and just pop your hands at your heart and prayer position just for a second. Close your eyes and set your intention for the day. Think of one word how you want your day to go. And just pause, think about how your body feels as opposed to 10 minutes ago, and think about that intention as well, just for a second before you get on with your day. And we are going to close with a namaste today. Namaste, and thank you so much for joining me again. Always a pleasure. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and comment, and do subscribe, and you'll get all the new videos as well. And I'll see you again for the next class. See you later.